Hey guys, my name is Olga and welcome back to my channel, and today we are gonna try some new recently released products from L'Oreal as well. We are gonna try this beauty from Wet n Wild. Finally, this beautiful palette from Revolution. Yes, one refill is dead. That's life. And some other products. Moreover, I was told that this lipstick from L'Oreal in shade 601 is an exact dupe to this beauty from Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and we are gonna find out whether it's true or not really. So take a seat and let's go. Today, as a foundation, I used the mix of these two products, Wet n Wild in shade Soft Ivory and L'Oreal in shade 100. This one is too dark for me, this one is too light for me. And honestly, I've tried to mix them together first time and I'm not a big fan of the result. It looks okay, but a little bit kind of too much, and in some places this mix it can stuck a little bit over dryness. So guys, our first product for today is this one from L'Oreal Skin Ink, and I took it in shade 20. And let's try this product. It's a little bit warm, so I hope that it will work with purpleness. And the packaging actually looks quite interesting. Grabbing this product on a brush, and this product is silicone. Seems like more silicone base. And if you have dryness, I think that this product can emphasize dryness and quite easily. Starting from the most problematic area right here, coverage. Honestly, it looks more like average than full, at least from the first look. Okay, blending it, but it should be quite blendable. Oh, buildable, sorry. I just don't really like the way it works with my foundation today. Not perfect, not perfect. And they kind of conflict a little bit. It doesn't work that nicely with my foundation today. They are kind of getting separated. Okay, let's try to layer a little bit. I don't like it. At least today. Probably it should work better with some other products. It's it looks too dry. It just simply looks too dry. If you have, for instance, oily prone skin, I think that it may work nicely, but today, in my case, it just kind of, it stays on top, and it just doesn't really work nicely with the foundation. I think that that's the main reason why. I will definitely have to wear this product one more time before publishing the video, and I will let you know in the comments, because currently I don't really like it. In the background, I've applied a bronzer from e.l.f. in shade Fair Light and the contour from Glam Shop in shade Cream Contour. Now we are gonna try a blush, a liquid blush drops, moreover, in shade Pink Dust. And this product, the texture is emulsion. And let's try this beauty. It seems to me that it's quite pigmented. And where is my brush? Finally found. But I don't really agree that it's kind of pink. It's more like a mix of pink with peach. I like such shades. And they work nicely in my case. And let's take a look. Well, no, pigmentation is not that high, and it's easy to work with it. It doesn't dissolve foundation. It doesn't emphasize dryness, and it looks great. Pigmentation is more, I would say, average. And it looks beautiful, and it has slightly kind of satin finish. Yeah, beautiful product. Like it. Highlighter, and I know that I'm extremely late with my review, but I took this limited edition from Rival and this beautiful, beautiful golden highlighter. What I don't really like about it, it's so dusty, but it looks so interesting and so beautiful. Taking off extra for not having... big pieces. I haven't finished the sentence. Can we admit that it looks perfectly on skin? Yes, the texture is dusty, but we can live with it. By the way, I'm applying it over my foundation. I haven't applied a powder yet, and when you apply highlighters over your foundation directly, they look brighter. Small tip for you. It looks great. Look, it doesn't emphasize skin texture. Of course, I have some clogged small pores right here. And still, it looks wonderful. Shade is golden, so if you're pale, I think that this shade might be a little bit too yellow in your case. I'm impressed. I think that it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Like, as a lip balm today, I'm gonna use a lip gloss in shade Raspberry. And the texture looks quite interesting and it smells good. And I would say that it's quite pigmented, but I've applied a little bit too much right here. So cleaning it. Way too much. Okay. Lovely shade. And you know, it smells like raspberries, I would say. And by the way, the shade is a little bit warm. In my case, it looks more like neutral. Sticky. A bit, but sticky. So don't apply a lot. And let me remove some extra. And it's way better. Eye makeup, guys. First of all, we have a new mascara to try from L'Oreal, and it's waterproof, and probably I will apply it right now before doing my eye look for showing you as it is, because I definitely gonna have something bright and nice today. As we have this beautiful palette from the Riche, yeah, this refill is dead. Fully dead. And of course I will do my best for trying as much as I can from this palette. Maybe I will try all the shades from this palette, but we'll see. As well, we have a beautiful duochrome eyeliner from Wet n Wild. Yes, this amazing collection. Okay, let's start from the mascara. Okay, starting from this side. And I'm gonna wear false lashes today, but before publishing this video, of course, I'm gonna wear this product one more time. It separates nicely. It curls, but just a bit, and it doesn't give extra length. 2 coats, 1 coat. And for daily looks, I think it may work. Warning, when you start layering this product, it can stick lashes together a little bit. It's visible right here, so be careful while layering. Actually, it separates quite nicely, but can't tell you that it gives a lot. It separates, it gives a bit of volume, but it doesn't curl and it doesn't give extra length. So, and now I'm gonna do following, because my lashes are curled as it is, and I don't wanna... Okay, now it's better. I mean, when I do my eye look, I don't like having my lashes kind of curled, and I don't like wearing mascara before doing my eye look, because it's not that kind of nice and not that easy, and I don't really see some stuff because of the lashes. Okay, guys, let's go. We are gonna try. And we are gonna start. As a reminder, these 2 shades are creamy, and I'm gonna do kind of a hollow eye. So I will use the darker shade in the outer corner and in the inner corner. I will blend it a little bit, and in the center I will apply this one. And shimmers. These two guys are gonna be our stars for today. So I will apply this one, and over I will apply this one as the topper. This one looks more like a basic metallic, but still it's quite nice. These shades I will definitely apply on the lower lid, and probably this one in the inner corner. I still have a bit of this shade. Maybe I will try to use it. We'll see how it goes. So we start from cream products, so I need something synthetic. And we start from the darkest shade, of course. Don't forget that you have to set this product with a powder because it's creamy, but it doesn't dry down. And yeah, of course it can crease. Starting from the outer corner, applying it kind of till the center, creating a base, and of course blending the edges using a big fluffy brush. Oh, beautiful shade. It's a kind of it's a little bit warm. Yes, it's a little bit warm, pink with something warmness. Adding the same shade in the outer corner, right here, and creating a base. Adding the shade till the crease and a little bit above. Of course, I will blend everything. Well, actually, I can apply this shade fully over my upper lid, at least for now. But okay, anyway, moving the shade a little bit out. And in the center, let's add the lightest shade. Kind of immediately creating my base, because over, before moving to rest eyeshadows, I will apply a powder, because I must set this product. So blending these guys together, moving everything a little bit out, taking off extra when it's required, using slightly setting powder for setting this product, because if you're gonna start blending and applying these products directly over cream one, they can stack. I mean, basic eyeshadows, they can stack. Of course, if you wanna see extra, if you wanna receive the brightest result, yes, you can apply basic products directly, but while blending, still apply a bit of a powder in the areas where you're gonna blend, because otherwise you're gonna have, your result would be patchy. And moreover, I'm kind of setting this product. Now I can move to my beautiful eyeshadows, and we are gonna start from this shade. I will use this one as extra, but we are starting from this beauty. They are a little bit dusty. Take it into account. Too much. Starting from the outer corner and adding it till the crease and even a little bit above the crease. Changing the brush, grabbing a smaller one and doing the same thing in the inner corner. Adding the shade fully over my powder and blending it. Time for a big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna use this shade for blending the edges. Again, it's dusty. And blending, and it's gonna be our crease shade at the same time. Now let's try some shimmers. Starting from this one, and gonna apply it in the center. Mixing these two shades together. Okay. Applying in the center. It's better, of course, to use fingers for doing this, but no, I will try to use brushes, and I'm doing my best for using brushes. The shade is amazing. Just kind of look at it. It's just a little bit. Oh, that's great. Love it. Layering it, and of course applying it above the crease as well. Changing the side, and now let's add this one as a topper. Be careful because it's a little bit flaky, not even a little bit, it is flaky, so be careful while applying. And again, starting from the center, and I'm adding extra right here. These two guys, they work perfectly together. It's gorgeous. It's just simply gorgeous. Yep. Love it. Moving to the shade and adding it closer to inner corner a little bit and closer to the outer corner again a little bit, and blending it into the previous one. So I'm kind of adding a bit more definition, but just a little bit back to the previous brush and kind of blending the shade. It looks a little bit patchy. Am I right, or it seems a little bit patchy? So be careful with this shade. Okay, kind of spreading it using the same brush and kind of doing it carefully back to the previous shade, and of course blending the edges a little bit, at least trying. Doing the same thing in the inner corner, but again doing it carefully. But you know what, just adding a little bit. Moving to the lower lid and starting from the darker shade. Again, taking off extra just in case, because I'm kind of a little bit nervous with this shade. Adding till the pupil, blending everything together, and let's add some shimmers. I'm gonna start from slightly gray shade. I'm quite curious about it. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it's like gray, just simply gray. But I've applied much and it's flaky, so be careful. I've changed my mind a little bit. Let's try to add this shade on the lower lid, and this one I will add closer to the inner corner. This shade contains pink and golden, and it should work nicely with these shades. Okay, lovely. In the inner corner, let's add the lightest shimmer. Okay, fine. Adding it right here. Okay, let's try to add a bit of golden near the pupil. I think it's a little, of course it's too much already, but I just want to check the textures. This shade is flaky and the formula is the same as here. So you have to be careful with this shade. It's not even visible. Okay, at least I've tried a little bit, and we still have one more shade to try, this one, and I'm gonna use it for blending edges on the lower lid, at least a little bit right here near the lash line, adding black pencil from Maybelline. And in the waterline, product from Wet n Wild. Not sure that it will work nicely with this look, but at least let's try. That's nice. It reminds me duochromes from Revolution. And I think that you can buy one or the other. Maybe this one is a little bit more kind of pigmented. Back to the lips, lip gloss. It's still a little bit sticky, so you should know about it. But I don't feel dryness, and it doesn't emphasize dryness. And if you have dryness on lips, it appears and it looks less visible. We have some products to try. I still have from L'Oreal, of course. I decided to take a new color, Lipliner 635, Worth It Medium, as well. New product in shade 600, and I haven't tried this beautiful lipstick in shade 601, and it seems that it's a kind of a dupe to Charlotte Tilbury. So we are gonna check it out, but not really. Almost, but not really. This shade is more pink, and actually if you have more cool tone shade, cool undertone, sorry, this shade would definitely work better in your case. This one is warmer than this one. And let's probably start from this product, and let's apply these two guys probably side by side. Starting from shade 601, L'Oreal. Beautiful shade. Lovely. Texture is creamy. Feels okay. I hope that it stains, but it's definitely more pink. Okay. Let's check out Charlotte. No, they are different. Sorry, not perfectly applied, and I don't know whether it's visible on camera or not, but in real life I can definitely see the difference. This one is a little bit darker and more pink, as I've told you. This one is lighter, kind of lighter and more warm, and it contains less pink. Moreover, finish is not fully the same. This one looks a bit more creamy. This one looks a little bit more matte. In some cases, these two shades, they may look identical. It depends on your undertone and it depends on your skin tone, but not in all the cases. And you know, when you look at these guys like this, at least in the mirror, it's visible that this one is more peach. No, they are not fully the same, but in some cases they may look the same. Now let's try this beauty. Smells okay. Kind of hate of candies. And I decided to take more cool tone shade for showing it to you. And look at this shade. It's kind of neutral cool tone pink. Nothing in between. It's a little bit still. It's a little bit cool tone. Beautiful, interesting shade. But the product is a bit, not even a bit, it's kind of sticky. And you have to get used to it, kind of. And I applied it probably 3 minutes ago or something, maybe a little bit more. Maybe I should wait. Let's wait a little bit more. Now it looks better, but still a little bit sticky. It doesn't transfer. Oh, it doesn't transfer, and it dries down, and I think that it's gonna be quite long lasting. I will have to keep it on my lips, but I mean, it's a little bit way too cool tone. I mean, this eye look and lips, I would prefer having more neutral lips, but okay, we'll check it out. We still have this lip liner showing it to you. Look at it. I like it, and I like such shades, and I like combining them with something warm or kind of neutral warm. Pink, of course, and of course I will keep it on my lips, and I will add this lipstick. Talking about this guy, not my shade at all, and maybe on camera it looks more or less fine, but I checked it out without these lightnings, and yeah, it's way too cool tone for me. But if you have cool undertone, this shade is great for you. In my case, I would probably mix it with something a little bit warm for having more neutral shade, at least more neutral. And let's combine these two together. And let's check. Oh, beautiful match. It's definitely a match. Quite lovely. Okay, I will keep this lip combo on lips. Now, I will finish my eye look. Of course, we'll show it to you closely, and we will discuss everything. Discussion time, and of course we are starting from the products I'm wearing currently on lips. I'm wearing not only these two products from L'Oreal, but as well I decided to apply a bit of this beautiful lip gloss over, and it's a beautiful combo. All these shades, they work nicely together, and I would say that it's a kind of an exact match in this case. These three, they are lovely. So let's start from L'Oreal, as we have quite many products from this brand, and we're gonna start from this concealer. Currently, I don't like it. I'm so sorry, but I don't like it. It looks bad in the under eye area. This product should work nicely in case of oily brown skin and in case you don't have dryness. So if you have at least a little bit, it looks bad. It looks bad and it emphasizes everything. You can layer this product if needed because it dries down, and actually you can cover some issues in other areas. So for instance, if you have a pimple, you can use this product for covering your pimple. But coverage is not really the greatest at the same time. It's more average, but yes, this product is a little bit buildable. I will definitely try to wear this product one more time before publishing this video, because currently I'm just disappointed. It looks bad. It looks horrible, and I wish that it was at least a little bit more creamy, because well, it could be better. I applied this product 2.5 hours ago, so currently it looks kind of more or less fine. Because I have normal skin, my skin started to produce oil a little bit, and now it looks better. But just after application, it was just horrible. Horrible. I don't know, I'm so sorry, but currently I can't suggest this product. Only in case you have oily prone skin, it may work. In other cases, it's no. It's no. You can find something better for less money. That's true. That's the reality. You can take a concealer from Catrice as an option. You can take other concealers from L'Oreal or some concealers from Maybelline, but this product is, it's not a star. I'm so sorry, but I didn't get it. Moving on. The next product is gonna be a new telescopic mascara, waterproof. Currently, it's okay, but same thing, I will try to wear it one more time and I will check it out, whether it's transfer proof or not. Yes, it's written here that it's waterproof, but we should check it out, of course. On lashes, it looks okay. Okay, it doesn't curl, it doesn't give extra length, it just separates a little bit and it looks fine. It's not clumpy at all, but be careful while layering it, because currently it's kind of way too fresh and it can stick lashes together a little bit if you apply a lot. This topper is perfect. We don't have too much product on the one. Currently, I like it for some daily looks. It may work, especially if it doesn't transfer. I will let you know in the comments whether it's transfer proof or no. And today we will check out whether it can fall off or no. Currently, it's more yes than no. But again, if you prefer having more visible lashes, more volume, and so on, I think that you may not really like it. Lip products. And now we are going to start from the new product. And I think that it's gorgeous. It's beautiful, lovely product. It's easy to work with it. It doesn't emphasize lines, and it stays in place. It doesn't move. You should wait a little bit, and this product must dry down. And when it's fully dry down, it doesn't transfer, and that's great. If you have more cool undertone and pale skin, this shade is yours. In my case, I would prefer mixing it with something more warm, and I will check out, maybe I have something where I will take the peach one as well and I will mix them together. Because in my case, in real life, with my hair, this shade looks way too cool tone. With lightning, it looks more or less kind of neutral, but no, it's more pink, cool tone pink. So that's why if you're a cool tone girl, this shade is yours, and I think that in your case it would look perfectly and it would appear more pink. If you have more warm undertone, if you have medium skin tone and darker, No, this shade is not yours. But the quality, the product itself, it's great. But yes, it's sticky. Unfortunately, it's sticky. So you have to kind of handle it somehow. It smells okay, by the way, and don't forget to shake it well before using it. And by the way, same thing here, you have to shake this product well before using it, but it doesn't really help. Okay, moving on. The next one is gonna be this beautiful new, it's not a new lip liner, just simply a new shade. And this shade is beautiful. I like it. It's great. And if you live in Belarus, for instance, Luxusage has something more or less similar, shade 66. Currently, I'm doing my best for finishing it. I'm doing my own project pen. I like finishing products, but I don't want to film it. Okay, let me do some swatches and let me show them to you. This one, actually, L'Oreal looks more pink. This one looks more kind of brown. But yes, in some cases, they may look kind of similar, but not fully the same. Like this product, it's not long lasting. It's not long lasting because it's a waxy product and that's expected. But it's soft, creamy, it's pigmented, and it's easy to work with it. If you're like such products, I like them. Even if they are not mega long lasting, I know how to work with them. A small tip and small trick for you. Don't apply them directly on lips and don't apply them directly over your foundation. Apply a powder before applying such products. And in this case, they are going to be quite long lasting. One more option, you can apply a bit of a powder over, and this product would definitely stay longer in place. Like it, beautiful shade, and it's a perfect match. Da-da-da-da-da. Perfect match. This lipstick from L'Oreal. I haven't tried this formula before. I have another one, but it's more like, I don't know, it's more velvet, I would say, on lips. And this lipstick, it feels comfortable on lips. It's quite creamy. Finish is more kind of demi-matte, I would say. Feels okay, doesn't move. The only thing that when you wear it, actually, it can appear a little bit as a line right here. So bear in mind. In case you don't want to kind of see it, don't want to feel it, because I can feel this line with this product. I don't know why, but that is the thing, that's the case. I just simply took it off. I used a brush, a random one, took it off, and now it's way better. Shade is beautiful, and it's more like neutral pink with a bit of something brown. Well, not really. Brown, no, almost no. It's kind of more neutral pink. Sorry, I'm gonna say it a little bit differently. Forget what I've just said. It's a kind of neutral pink with a bit of warmness. In my case, it looks just simply pink. And I can't see this warmness at all because I have more kind of neutral warm undertone. And it's not a full dupe to Charlotte Tilbury. I'm so sorry, but it's not a full dupe to Charlotte Tilbury, and on lips it's visible. It's not going to be visible in all the cases. And just take a look. This one looks darker and this one is more pink. This one is more peachy. So if you have warm undertone and if you have darker skin tone, not darker, more medium, this shade would look, well, it depends actually. Let's talk about light skin, warm undertone. This shade would appear more kind of peach pink, while this one would appear just simply pink. So you wouldn't be able to see this small warmness. And in my case, it looks more pink, while this shade looks more kind of peachy and more refreshing. That's why I'm a big fan of this shade. But it doesn't mean that you can't kind of create something similar. You can find, I think L'Oreal has shade 500. I think that I have it somewhere. I will try to find, but I can't guarantee. Found it, shade 500. So if you mix these two guys together, you can easily receive something extremely close to this product from Charlotte Tilbury, to this shade. But this one, as it is, it doesn't look exactly the same. In my case, it doesn't look exactly the same, but in some cases, it may look kind of similar, but it depends on your skin tone and skin undertone. If you have more cool undertone, if you have more neutral undertone, the shade is way better in your case. If you have pale skin, don't buy this lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury because in your case it would look orange and it wouldn't look pink at all. This shade is going to be way better, but as it contains a bit of warmness, you know, it may look the same as Pillow Talk in case of more kind of warm girls. So, for instance, if you have pale skin, this shade would look more or less the same as this one from Charlotte Tilbury in my case. So it's still gonna be a little bit warm, but it's not gonna be that orange as Pillow Talk in your case. So lots of things, they really, really depends on skin tone and skin undertone. So this guy is not fully the same as this one, but if you add a bit of peachiness, let's add a bit more. You can receive something similar. But of course, you should apply kind of less. So mix a little bit. Let me find the brush. And let's do like this. A bit more pink. And now they look quite close. Maybe a bit more pink. So yes, you can mix the shade. But for this, you need these two, not only this one. Formula is amazing, I like it, but I don't really know whether it stains or no, because this product from Charlotte, it stains a little bit, and that's why it's quite long lasting. And of course, they smell differently. By the way, finish is not exactly the same as well. We are done with L'Oreal and moving to other products. Let's talk about this beauty from Rival. This highlighter is something. It's so beautiful. It's so great. Yes, it's dusty. Yes, it's dusty, but it looks so great on skin. It doesn't emphasize anything. It's quite bright. It's easy to work with it, but take off extra before applying it on skin because it might be kind of, if you don't do it, it might be way too dusty and product may fall off a little bit while being applied. Other than that, this product is perfect. Shade is warm. It's more kind of golden, warm golden, and if you have pale skin, the shade is not yours. If you have more darker skin tone, the shade still may work in your case because this product, it doesn't really have that visible base, but in case of extremely pale skin, even, you know, golden shimmers, they are visible and they are more visible. Like it. The packaging, of course, it's not the greatest, but the product inside is perfect. It reminds me a little bit Catrice, but I would say Catrice is well pressed, first of all, and it's more thinner. But still, this product is lovely. Yeah, I know that I'm late with the review. Let me know in the comments whether you're interested in Rival Dulu. Rival loves me because I'm not quite sure whether I should try to catch their products time to time or their limited editions or no. Moving on, Wet n Wild. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's amazing. Amazing, beautiful duochrome eyeliner. It's not kind of super soft, super creamy. It's not like something, I would say, more high-end, but it's easy to work with it. It's easy to apply despite the fact that it's a little bit dry and fair. It reminds me of Revolution, and now, after trying this product in the Whirlline, I think that you can buy Revolution or Wet n Wild. They are kind of close. I still think that this liner from Maybelline, I will try to get it because currently I'm using it. Found this one duochrome. I have it in shade 821. It's it's not that great as a Revolution and Wet n Wild. If you wanna try beautiful duochrome highlighter, eyeliner, try Wet n Wild or Revolution. They are better. This one is flaky. This one is definitely flaky and dry. The shade is beautiful. I like it. And if you need specifically this shade, yes, but you have to take it into account that it looks a little bit flaky, and the small pieces, they can fall off. yes, I can suggest. And this shade shifts from light green to light pink. On camera, currently it looks like even a little bit golden. So it's a triochrome. That's lovely. Yes, this product is perfect. By the way, Wet n Wild is definitely more long-lasting than this product from Maybelline. It was quite hard to remove that swatch. Next brand, and it's a nice brand from England, and a friend of mine she gifted to me these two beauties. She was in the UK and she bought me as well a lipstick from W7, but we are gonna try it a little bit later. And I think that we've tried once the lipstick from W7, but now I have a new shade. These two beauties, back to them. I'm impressed. This blush is great. The shade is perfect. I like some such shades. It's a kind of a mix of pink and peach. And if you have more neutral, warm undertone, such shades, they work perfectly and they are kind of refreshing. It was easy to work with this product. It doesn't dissolve foundation. You can easily wear it over powder. I've tried to layer it over powder and it's doable. And texture is kind of emulsion. And that's great. So it's not that watery because quite often super watery products, they can dissolve a foundation. Here, not the case. It looks great. Pigmentation is, I would say, more average. Yeah, but you can layer this product. Finish is kind of natural looking. Love it, like it, and definitely can suggest you. Lip gloss, not that impressed. It's a basic lip gloss, but it's quite pigmented for a lip gloss. Unfortunately, it's a little bit sticky on lips, and if you don't like wearing such lip glosses, it's not your product at all. And the tube is not really that kind of nice. When you start squeezing this product, you receive way too much product, so you have to be careful with it. Shade is beautiful. Again, kind of a mix of pink, kind of dark pink with a bit of peachiness, and that's why it looks again quite refreshing. By the way, these two products are made in Poland. So yeah, by the way, it smells like something sweet, like some berries, and it tastes okay. But within 5 minutes, I can't feel the scent and the flavor. But yeah, I wish it was less sticky. And now our last product for today, this beautiful palette from Revolution. I didn't buy it myself, a friend of mine gifted to me because she received it slightly broken, and I was like, okay, at least I will try. No worse. Of course, she received a refund for this. This shade is fully damaged, fully broken. I still can see a little bit right here, but just a little bit. This line from Revolution is perfect. It's great. And if you have never tried any eyeshadow palettes from this line, you're missing something. This line is great. And the quality is kind of more or less stable. The only exception is the brightest colorful palette because metallics, they're kind of a little bit different and they are not that bright, not that great as in the basic palette. Usually in these palettes we have two cream eyeshadows and others are just basic pressed eyeshadows. These cream eyeshadows, they are great if you want to use them as base, but it won't give you, your look wouldn't stay longer in place, and it can definitely crease because these guys, they don't dry down, they move, and they are waxy, kind of waxy. And if you have tried this palette from Patrick Ta, same thing, guys. And you have to set them with a powder, ideally. And you can of course set them with pressed eyeshadows directly, but if you're gonna do it, well, your pressed eyeshadow may look a little bit patchy because you're gonna apply them over something wet. And for avoiding issues while blending, you have to set such waxy products with a powder. That's the rule, that's the trick. And now you know. These products, they would just give you extra color, extra shade, and your final look would look brighter and more pigmented. And that's why, yes, I still suggest wearing such products, but don't forget to set them with a powder. Here we have 4 matte eyeshadows. Formula is the same. Unfortunately, it's a little bit dusty and you have to take it into account. But this formula is great from the wearing point of view, and this formula is good to blend these eyeshadows and you can easily layer them. Pigmentation is high. And that's great. These shades are quite wonderful. By the way, this palette is great for girls with more cool tone or with more neutral undertone. If you prefer something warm, we don't have any warm shades here. Maybe this one is kind of a little bit warm and this one is warm because it's a bit golden. Others are kind of more neutral, cool tone. Talking about metallics, we have different formulas here. These two guys were made in the same formula. It's a little bit flaky, and not even a little bit, it is flaky. And you have to be careful while applying these shades. They look perfectly on eyelid. They look stunning and beautiful, but yes, they are flaky. And while when you apply them, these small pieces, they can easily fall off, and I have fallout right here, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's life. It can happen. It always can happen. But these shades, they look stunning. They look stunning on eyelid. They are bright. They shift a little bit. This shade shifts from light purple, light, it's more lilac, I would say, lilac to light pink. This one shifts from light golden to pink. Beautiful shade, amazing shade. The next formula, and I would say these 3 shades. Drawback, same thing, it's a little bit flaky, so be careful while applying it on eyelid. This shade looks kind of more well pressed and more creamy, and that's why it's not that flaky as these two guys. Looks stunning, doesn't emphasize skin texture, easy to work with, might be applied with a brush or with fingers. I do prefer applying everything with brushes if you prefer, and if it's your own palette, no one is gonna use it. Of course, do whatever you want. And this shade is kind of a basic metallic, and it's slightly satin metallic shade. It looks simple. It's just simply simple. And you can easily apply it with a brush, no issues. It doesn't really emphasize skin texture, but if you apply a lot, it can a little bit. Now let's talk quickly about the color story. In overall, this palette is more neutral, cool tone. This shade, it's a kind of a mix of light beige or light brown with pink and with a bit of something warm, but just a little bit. And as it's going to be a base, it's not going to be visible at all. Light beige shifts from lilac to light pink. This one shifts as well from lilac to even from purple to light pink, and you can easily combine these two guys together. They work perfectly. And as an option, you can use this shade as a base for this one, and it's gonna look quite nicely as well. This product, this shade, it doesn't really have visible base, so you can use it as a topper, but if you apply a lot, you're gonna see slightly visible base gray, neutral gray shade, mix of neutral champagne with light pink. Light golden. Well, not really light golden, neutral golden with pink, with light pink. This one I've described. This one, oh, by the way, this shade is a little bit patchy if we compare it to others. So be careful with this one, especially. It's like dark berries or dark purple shade with a bit of something brown and black. So the shade is quite dark as it is. This one, actually, it's almost an exact match to this one. And yes, it's a little bit warm. Light, not light, pink, beige, more brown beige, and a bit of something warm, but just a little bit. Neutral champagne, even a little, not even neutral, more cool tone champagne. Neutral and even cool tone pink might be used for blending this beauty. This one just simply neutral, bright pink. Like this palette, I think that this line from Revolution is the best one. But be careful with some toppers because, you know, these guys are flaky, as I've told you, and while applying, some pieces you can accidentally apply them and they can fall off into the eye. So be careful because it might be a little bit it may hurt. First of all, it may hurt. So be careful. It was our last product for today. So let's check out how everything behaves. I have my makeup on today around 9 hours, and now we are gonna check everything. By the way, can you see it? I still have a little bit of a lip liner here, and that's kind of funny. Okay, eye makeup, and it started to crease a little bit. So my hack with powder didn't work perfectly, but still, at the same time, it doesn't look that bad. And shimmers are in place, no issues, they didn't fall off, everything is okay. Look at this beauty. Boy, in the waterline, I can definitely see beautiful eyeliner. Talking about mascara, I could see some pieces right here, but not that many, maybe one or two, so probably it's okay at some point. A concealer, I don't like it. Currently, I still don't like it. I will try to wear it before publishing this video. Same thing for the mascara. So check the comments. A blush, okay, looks fine. And the highlighter, I think it's not that bright anymore. I still can see it, still can, but it's not that bright anymore. So it can fade a little bit. By the way, talking about the lip like from L'Oreal. I've tried to wear it, and unfortunately, it's not really that long lasting. And when you drink a cup of something hot, a tea or a coffee, it's getting kind of separated, and it looks like kind of small pieces on lips. So I don't really like the way it looks after eating something. So yeah, of course. If you don't drink something hot or if you don't eat something oily, it's gonna be okay, but you should know about it. Let me know in the comments what you think about the products we've tried today. Do you like them or no? And are you gonna buy any or no? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, don't forget to put a thumbs up and of course consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.